Welcome back everyone. In this video I'm going to finally show you guys the second boss battle and like the boss mechanics and the attack pattern. I'm gonna be talking about this while we're seeing the attack patterns together. And at first I'm gonna show all the attack patterns separately, and after that I will do like one combined boss battle. So let's just jump into it. Alright, now the first movement pattern was basically just standing at the center, which is a pretty simple one. And the attack pattern is also kind of similar to the previous bosses, but in this version we are shooting way more frequently, and the enemy ship is rotating much less, which creates a little interesting dynamic. And I guess from time to time makes these like harsh rotations which space the bullets around, which just kind of make things more chaotic basically. And you might have seen that, I guess I talked over that, but like when the like phase change, which is kind of like doesn't make much sense here because it's always the same attack pattern, I destroy the bullets to basically make things way more simpler. Otherwise some stray bullet can come and hit you, because in some other attack patterns there's some of the bullets live for like a long duration, which is kind of problematic. All right. Okay, for the second attack pattern I wanted to make a dynamic where it's going to look like bosses aiming at us with some laser, and it's going to shoot really fast bullet like it's a sniper motion. And I had some problems, as you can see initially. Alright, now the second phase, we're gonna look at the sniping, and here it is, right? It's sways a lot, and it has this charging effect that we can see, you know, and it basically sparks a little bit before it, you know, it's going to shoot. So we know when it's gonna do that, so we can just basically avoid it like that. And the second one is I guess all these bullets that are spawn in a circle around me and then slowly, you know, approach to the, I guess, center of the circle. That's basically to restrict our movement, so we cannot move as freely as we can otherwise, because, well, since it's sniping it needs a little bit of time to actually lock the aiming. It's, you know, it will make sense so we wouldn't move so much, right? So that's the idea, and I experimented with like more bullets and more faster bullets, stuff like that, as the intensity going on. Although I did kind of remove the, you know, having more bullets appear in the circles, so because when that happens we wouldn't be able to just get out of these circles without like using your dodge, and I don't want to use a dodge. So right now we are at the second intensity, and as you can see it's shooting a few more bullets at us than it used to when it's sniping. And also this, you know, if you can tell, I don't know, but like the bullets and the, you know, bullets that are spawning in a circle around us, and the sniping bullets is just a little bit faster, which, you know, it's going to be the case for the next intensity as well. Although, as you can see, by the way, like all the circles, you know, the bullets that were spawned in a circle around us just disappeared a second ago, because, you know, I made it so that whenever it's going to change a phase, it's going to remove all the bullets from around us, because that was creating a lot of problems for the other like patterns. Like when, like the previous pattern, let's just say I was it was in the center, it was shooting a lot of bullets at us. If you know, these were also happening at the same time because they did not expire yet, and I mean they did not reach the end of the lifespan, it was creating a lot of problems. So I'm happy to see that is working. So let me just try to bring it to the last intensity. I'm not sure if we can like kill it this time, because it will take a lot of like time, because our spaceship is right now currently too slow. I could make it faster, but this is like the base spaceship stats, and we were gonna have a lot of opportunities to upgrade the spaceship till we get here. You know, we can increase the bullet speed, so we can just, you know, we don't need to get all the way close up to his personal business to, you know, shoot some at it. Right now I guess it will make more sense to just not even move and just start shooting stuff from here, because it's gonna come here like after it's done the sniping stuff that it's usually done with. Now we can see it's at the last intensity. You know, the bullets that are circling us are faster. It's shooting a lot more sniping bullets at us, and it's, you know, aiming much faster as well. So let's just call it a wrap here. Alright, let's look at the last phase of this boss as well. As you can see, it's shooting purple bullets at us, which is not usual because, well, all the other enemy bullets were red, and that is because it signifies that they are a different variety of bullets, and because they're homing bullets. As you can see, when I get too close to them, they will be moving towards where our player is located at. So, you know, we should be mindful about how we, you know, try to dodge these bullets. Right now they can only see in front of them, so I can like basically just move behind them and like avoid them with some like clever maneuvering. Some of them are pretty tricky, I guess, to completely avoid. I mean, as you can tell. Well, and they're gonna be even more difficult to evade, like fully, like next intensities, but because they're gonna have like a bigger radius for detecting the player, and they're gonna have also like bigger cone of angle for like detecting player. They're not gonna be like just detecting in front of them, but also somewhat about like their sides as well. So if we look at it right or left side of these bullets, now we can actually like dodge them. But like at next intensities, we're not going to be able to do that. But if they're like too challenging, you can always like just screen wrap. The bullets don't have like screen wrapping applied, so we don't need to worry about this. Yes, now we are at the second intensity. At the second intensity, besides the homing bullets, we also have the boss ship, you know, sniping at us, because why not? It has the ability to do so. It would be kind of silly if it just did absolutely nothing instead, right? So currently, as you can see, the boss is also shooting these purple bullets, which also do something that they did not before. They kind of like expand in size and then they shrink back to their initial size. Now that is because they change their direction. Regardless of where they're going at, they will be changing their rotation or direction towards the player. So you know, it's gonna be a lot more trickier to do it, but this is gonna happen like periodically, like in every like maybe like 1 minute or something. It's not probably 1 minute, but you know what I mean. So and as you realize, or you might have seen or forgotten about it, but like when we change phases, this was like a big problem if these bullets were around, so I really needed to get rid of them. So that's why we're like killing every bullet when we change into I guess both phases began, and it also did it again right now. So currently we are at the second intensity. Let's try to go or reach like the third intensity, so we can like see how, I guess, different it's gonna get. It's gonna be pretty similar actually, but yeah. The bullets are gonna have just a longer lifespan, and they're gonna do these like rotation change and like, growing up in size more frequently and like a few more times. So it's gonna, they're also gonna have like a be a little bit more trickier to dodge again. So besides that, it's gonna snipe and send like a few more bullets, so there's also that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I did not make the bullets go any faster, but you should also always be, you know, mindful, because when they grow up in size, they also get a little speed boost just for like a few seconds. So you know, if you're like too close to them, like right here, I guess you can get hit, right? Because they will just quickly cover that distance. So something to be mindful of. And I feel like I'm just gonna cut it here for this video, because this is like old, I guess, combat modules, and it would not make sense if I tried to beat it again, like just to see these faces combine. So I hope you like these. These are not like novel ideas, I know, but like these fighting mechanics that I implemented, and I hope I'll see you next video. So see ya.